gigantic cargo ship rushed in like a monster. The fierce waves crashed, lifting the small boat into the air and mercilessly sinking it. The people on the boat were in a panic, and the billowing black smoke behind only made the scene more suffocating. The massive service vessel, belching thick black smoke, silently glides across the water. The buoys and cranes, like steel arms, are tearing apart the riverbed. It's not as dramatic as the previous scene, but it still sends chills down the spine due to its scale and weight. The Mini Cooper suddenly sped off the ferry as if it had lost control. Before anyone could react, splash! It had sunk in the river. It happened so fast, it took our breath away. The crazy storm is tearing everything outside the window. The metal roof is flying like a dart. In the distance, the cranes are shaking violently. The scene is no different from a doomsday movie. The floodwaters rushed like an angry dragon, sweeping away trees, debris, and even a bridge. It broke in half like a snapped toothpick. The man stood there, speechless in the face of the chaotic scene. The wind howls like the screams of hell. The roof is torn apart, and the coconut tree bends until it breaks. Rain and wind surround us. Visibility is completely white. Nature is unleashing its fury without any mercy. The scene of the terrifying landslide. Soil and rocks from the mountain peak poured down like a brown-red tsunami, sweeping everything in its path. The dust was thick. Just looking at it made my heart want to stop. A sinkhole in the middle of the road. A warning sign has been put up, but it feels like the ground could collapse at any moment. The police car is parked far away. Thankfully, it is. A sinkhole in the middle of the road. A warning sign has been put up, but it feels like the ground could collapse at any moment. The police car is parked far away, and thankfully, it is far away.
Nobody should get close to it.
The red sports car was precariously positioned, with the front of the car having fallen into a pit. Everyone could only stand and watch, because just one more step and the car would disappear into the ground. Drainage pipe burst, and water flowed violently, sweeping away soil, rocks, and grass. A person sat by the bank, watching the water as it gradually swallowed the entire lawn behind them. Boom! The cable-stayed bridge was demolished in a controlled manner. The explosion caused the bridge tower to collapse, with smoke and water spraying everywhere. It was a spectacular yet breathtaking sight. A tornado appeared in the midst of the lush green hills. A beautiful yet terrifying sight. It spun like a divine drill, silently advancing, ready to sweep away everything in its path. Bang! A fire hydrant exploded in the street. A white column of water shot up like fireworks, knocking over vehicles. Firefighters struggled against the tremendous water pressure, and the entire street was engulfed in chaos. Oh my God. The entire mountainside has exploded and collapsed like a hailstorm. Snow, dirt, and rocks, sweeping everything away at the foot of the mountain. The scene is white and suffocating, like the apocalypse has arrived. A loud crack. Then the entire red bank collapsed into the river, taking the temporary house down like a matchstick. The waves surged violently. The boats around seemed to be swallowed up. Nature is truly ruthless. The small boat was tightly wedged between two massive steel blocks. And then it sank straight down, as if being pulled to the deep bottom. It all happened in a few seconds. There was no time to react. The gigantic barge loaded with wood rushed through the turbulent waters, then bam! Collided head-on with the steel bridge pillar. The impact was like a thunderbolt, causing the entire bridge to shake. The night was dark, as if it were swallowing everything. Then bam! The entire mountainside collapsed right in front of the car. Soil, rocks, and huge tree trunks came crashing down just a few meters away. No one expected it. The trees shake intermittently. The ground still shifts slightly. Just one more push. The road surface has been hollowed out. Groundwater has eroded deeply, taking part of the shoulder with it. The road has collapsed, and houses are leaning. One misstep and you could fall into a bottomless pit. Coastal sand rock face crumbled down like a dust storm. Dogs rolling away, barely escaping in the nick of time. What a scare.